Well, here we are in a brand new month, and your buddy Ty is nursing his cold that I got last week. Oh, what a weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life as we start a new month together. Uh-oh, I'm high on cold and flu drugs. Look out, it's going to be an interesting show today. I hope things work as they should. Welcome into the Beach Bunker. Hey, how you doing? Oh, man. There's some wicked stuff going around. Man, did I get a wicked cold or flu or a combination of both? I spent the entire weekend sleeping. I was awake, I think, for a total of 6 hours this past weekend. This thing kicked the hell out of me. Totally took me down. I was thinking to myself, thank God this didn't happen during the week. We wouldn't have had our time together. So to me, it seems like I just saw you because I was in a coma basically all weekend. I was up to have two kinds of soup, mushroom soup and chicken soup. And I've asked on social media, what else can I do to kick this thing? After the show on Friday, I could feel it coming on. It came on slow. And I was heavy into the garlic and the whiskey, chicken soup right off the hop, lots of water, trying to battle this thing. And I'll be honest, I was heavy on the garlic. No one wanted to talk to me on Friday. And I figured, okay, garlic, the Ukrainian tradition of decades, generations, is going to stop this cold in its place. No, sir, it did not. And I was thrown down pretty hard. So I'm glad to be here with you, and I think everything appears to be working. I'm not going to be on my A game today. I apologize for that. But I've had people ask me for 4 seasons now. So you've got this show going, and you've got all these things happening. And so what happens when you're sick? And, well, nothing happens. So we can't have that now, can we? So it'll be one of those shows where I will thank you off the start for your patience and your encouragement, because it will be a trudging show today. So your participation is not only encouraged, it is mandatory. No more lurking. I need you off the bench today. I need the lurkers off the bench. Lurkers always get a pass, but today I need you to help me carry the show. So no matter where you're looking in from, TikTok, X, YouTube, we need you today. We need you. And that'd be great. I need to change the date on my live. Oh, I apologize for that. Something didn't update, I guess. I guess we've got our first little bit of errors. I will change that as soon as the show is done. Yeah, that's weird that didn't update. It should have, but I'll make sure that it does. Thank you for that. Okay, let's take a look outside. And outside this morning, boy, we had a lot of snow, and we had some road issues this past weekend. We're going to introduce you to the new snowplow thing they've got going on, where you can Santa found his way to Oak Lake. Yes, he did, because that camera still refuses to work. But we do have the snowplow function to take a look at. So although roads are generally in good shape, we still have a lot of snow south of Brandon. And let's take a look at this. Look. We can get a live shot. So what we're going to do is when we do these shots in the morning of the roads, all you have to do is in chat say, hey, can you show me if they've cleared near Verdun? And I can tell you yes or no, and if they have, watch what happens. So let's do this for an example, okay? So, did they clear near Rivers? Okay, because I'm in Rivers. Look at this. I click on that, and look at what pops up. How cool is this? You can see where the truck has been. This is actually a pretty good idea because it's going to make the road reports a whole lot more accurate. I remember back in my radio days, you'd say, it's snow-covered on the number 1, and people would say, no, it's not, it's clear, and vice versa. Well, it's clear on this road. Oh, no, it's snow-packed. And that's because the variable in this whole thing is the snow plows have the plows been out? And the Rivers plow not only has been down to Forest, but down to Douglas and Alexander. So things are looking good there. We've got lots of plows around Portage. Here's the Austin plows doing his thing. Trans-Canada Highway is getting a lot of love and attention this morning. So, but the snow is in the south, and we've got Melita plows out. Nesbitt just got going. This is really cool. And of course, this is available on Manitoba 511 for you to interact with, in case it's not at a time when we've got that screen up for you. Okay. Now, as far as our weather forecast is concerned, we are going to have a nice mild week, which is why it's important you don't get sick like me. You've got to make sure you've got your vitamins. You got to make sure that you've got your fluids up, because we are in for some really warm weather. Man, mainly cloudy today, high of -15. And basically, we're not going to get all that cold in the overnight, down to -19 tonight, but then -3 on Tuesday. This is what's going to happen. People are going to open up their coats. They're going to, wipe away their sniffles without a proper Kleenex. And we're going to get a lot of sickness. And these single-digit temperatures are going to stay with us right through the weekend. And lots of snow coming for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. So driving could be a little bit tricky towards the end of the week. We'll keep an eye on that for you. But looks like we may have a little bit of snow in our future for today, and sunshine returning for tomorrow. That -3 is going to cause a lot of melting and a lot of interesting road conditions towards the middle of the week. Let's take a look at the temperature map this morning. Here's how things are looking across the continent as we get you going on this first show in December. Again, my apologies, the little tag didn't update. Not quite sure about that. New month, that's all. But it is our first show in December. As I'm hobbling along, I invite you to hob along with me. Hob along with me on the sick train. Here's the wind chill factor this morning. Yeesh. That wind chill's still causing us some problems. Yay, caramba. So something to keep in mind this morning. As we get going, we're going to say our good mornings, and then we're going to see who had a great weekend and what you had going on this weekend, okay? Welcome aboard. Here I am in the flesh, ready to rock and roll. Let's get to it. Let's start the week. Coffee break. Coffee, tea, chicken soup, all the things that make, I love chicken soup. It is so good. Oh, man. I am on a soup diet. Now, the positive thing is I'm probably losing weight through this whole thing. Only being awake for 6 hours on the weekend kind of helps with that thing. I'm not shoving food in my pie hole. So that's good. I want to say good morning to Tosh, who was in early this morning on Twitch, along with Lindy, who is having some sleep issues. Don't I know what that's all about? Even though I was sleeping all weekend, it's not that really good sleep. It's that, I'm sick. Toss, turn, toss, turn. I'm sorry to hear that, Lindy. I hope you're going to have a better week this week. Do not go outside without making sure you've got your hand sanitizer. We're going to get on the hand sanitizer train. I didn't lose my taste of smell or didn't lose my sense of smell or taste, so I don't think it was the other one. I never did get a test when that was on, and I never was really all that sick. We were all wearing masks at that time, so I have no idea. I think it's just a really, really bad cold. Road Reverend is here this morning along with Quentin. Good morning to you. Along with Zumba Bernice and Cindy back from her stateside Black Friday, and she sent some pictures along to show us her wares. The headline update from Cindy was that crowds were not big at all. She was in North Dakota, and she said that while there was brisk shopping, it was nothing out of the ordinary for a normal Saturday, say. So, and the deals were meh, M-E-H, meh. So, unlike what we see in the media with the tackling of shoppers for the flat screen TV, apparently Cindy didn't see any of that going on. But she made it back safely. She's back on the road today. Salwa is here on TikTok. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. I'm a little under the weather, as you can hear in my voice, but hopefully this will break up as the day goes on and I'll sound a little bit better. I used to work with a woman named Verna Lenton. She was our sales manager at the radio station. She used to love it when I'd have a cold. She would actually say, you know what, can you just call me when you're done on the radio station? Can you just call me on the phone? No need to come and visit. I just want you to talk to me for a while. I'm like, what? Well, you're sick. I love the sound of your voice. I said, oh, you love the sound of my voice when I'm sick? And she says, yes, I do. So now I don't think it's a total write-off, especially when I talk like this. Special good morning to all our lovely ladies who are listening to the show today under those comfy covers. Oh, yes. It's good to have you here on the Tyler Glen Show. Nice baritone going on. It would help if I could duplicate this more than once a day, or more than once every 5 years. Hey, Corey, good morning and welcome. Good morning. Mid-July 69 is here along with Cheryl. Nice to see you. Janine is here on Facebook. Good morning, Janine. KDD 4380 is here too, along with Angela on Facebook. Good morning. It's good to see you. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Loretta Holohan is here on Facebook to say good morning, along with our pal Richard to say happy Monday. Janine says, feel better. Thank you. I'm on the back nine of this thing. That's the good news. Good morning, Corey. I'm on the back nine. We'll get this thing wrapped up momentarily. We'll get it wrapped up. We have things to do. You know what? Oh, man. We got some fun stuff to talk about, especially when it comes to movies. Oh, boy. Speaking of COVID, you know, the two industries, well, there's three that really have struggled since COVID hit, was restaurants, hotels, and movies. Big time. They are back in a big way. They had such a big weekend this weekend. The biggest Thanksgiving weekend since 2018. One of the biggest 5-day weekends at the movies in almost a decade. Huge. So this could be a very good Christmas season to go see the movies this week, this Christmas. So that's good. And they must be good. A lot of family shows in theaters right now. Jody's here on Facebook. Good morning, Jody. Get better soon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mama J is here along with Molly. Nick Adams is here, and he's impressed with Santa being at Oak Lake. Eric is here on TikTok. Molly is here, too. Good morning to you. K-Nick Stowe is here on Twitch. Good morning, K-Nick Stowe. And everybody's just catching up from the weekend. Do you have a cold? You're sounding very deep, like it's in your chest. Yes, that's where it started. That's where it's ending. Yeah, it was like a chest cold on Friday. And it moved in Friday afternoon, and it really knocked me down. Hope you're feeling better, says Ron. Lots of snow in Ontario. Yeah, they got a lot of lake effect snow. Basically, all those lakes haven't frozen over yet. They're emitting a whole bunch of water into the air, and it can create some huge storms. In fact, in Buffalo, where they attempted to play football yesterday, they actually got the game away. But once again, they had to put the call out to football fans to come with a shovel in hand, $20 an hour, and to help shovel out the stadium so they could have room for people to watch the game. So, Buffalo, of course, on the other side of Toronto, on the other side of Lake Ontario. Kathy is here. Good morning, Tyler. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Kathy. On the mend. I'm on the mend. Cheryl says, and the good news is this cold will only linger for a few weeks. I'm not sure. Do you mean the cold, or do you mean my cold? I think I should be able to kick this thing, although I said that on Friday. Nick says, I'm sure you'll be right as rain for Taste It Tuesday. Well, I thank God I haven't lost my taste of smell or sense of taste or sense of smell. You've got the Don Percy growl, says Trev. Good morning, Trev. How did he do it? Was it Don Percy, KY58, good times and great oldies? Something like that? Okay, we'll continue to say our good mornings as we get into yesterday's good thing. Let's do it. Yesterday's good thing. We like to start the show with some positivity, and we have to start the show with some some gloating. Hang on a second. Behold my beauty. Behold my grace. Behold the big win of the Minnesota Vikings yesterday. Oh, yes, I know they were losing up until the end. But I caught the last couple minutes of the game when I woke up from my coma. And it was at that moment in time I knew I was on the mend, because me being there for the final 5 minutes of the game saw them catch up and surpass their opponents. So what are we, 10-2 now? 10-2 for the Minnesota Vikings. So this is my Minnesota Vikings victory helmet. I hope your team won, whoever it may be. I'm not as gloaty as I normally am. Full of Advil, sinus, and cold. Tasha says, GT, my husband had his work Christmas party, and he got his 5-year pin. Oh, there's Tosh and hubby, and they're at their party, the Christmas party. Oh, there's the eats. There's the delicious eats at the Christmas party. It's that time of year. So that is why you have to be careful to get your rest, get your sleep, take your vitamins, shaking hands, doing dances with everybody, eating good food. Ooh, that looks like prime rib, you guys. Congratulations on the 5-year pin. Way to go. We're going to give you the winner's bell. I'm not too sick for the winner's bell for you, Tosh. Nick says you could start up your own 1-900 hotline. Thanks, Nick. It's hard to laugh. It's painful to laugh. But that's okay. 1-900 Harry Bear. 1-900 Harry Bear. Call now and get up-to-date live conversation with the hairiest, sickest bear this side of Rackham, Manitoba. Molly says, GT, Saturday, had my boyfriend's family Thanksgiving, and I took advantage of the Black Friday deals to buy a new gaming PC. Yeah. That's awesome. You got some deals. That's good. We're going to check in with some Sunseekers and see how Black Friday went. Of course, we had Black Friday. We had Small Business Saturday. Today is Cyber Monday, and coming up after 7:30, we're going to get into the debate a little bit about online shopping. Can you do two things at once? Can you online shop and be local? I say yes, you can. I say online shopping does not mean online purchases. That's my stance. You can change my mind after 7:30 this morning. The roast was great. Well, that looks like prime rib. That looks amazing. Nick says, I sent you a picture. I put the tree up. Oh. Nick's got the tree up. Let's check Nick's decorating. Oh, that's fantastic, Nick. You did a great job, pal. Winner's bell for you. Winner's bell. Oh, I couldn't help but notice the little picture of the lovebirds in the middle there. Oh, Nick and Courtney. That's a great Christmas tree. Something I ordered over a month ago finally shipped on Friday, and before the show started, I got an email saying it's coming today. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, that's probably an online purchase. That's an online purchase. But online shopping could mean just simply going online and shopping. Shopping doesn't mean, trust me, I know this because I don't spend money if I don't have to. So I will go shopping in the store with Tracy. She will be the one that buys things. I'm shopping. I'm just not spending any money. Good morning, Rhonda. Hope you had a nice weekend. So, yeah, and all of our sponsors, by the way, have websites, so you could go online shopping. But what do you mean by that, Tyler? Well, for example, let's use cars as an example. Okay, well, who would buy a car online? Well, you can buy a car online. If you go now to murraychevbrandon.com and click in the link through my website at tylerglenshow.com, you can go buy a car online. I don't think that's the majority of people. I think what they do is they'll shop online, they'll take a look at stuff, pick out some cars they'd like to test drive when they go in there, and then go into the dealership and make a purchase. So shopping and purchase are two different things. Some people won't, though. Some people won't even go online before they go to the store. They just want to go into the dealership. They want to visit, have a coffee, take some cars for a spin. There's no computers involved. So online shopping doesn't necessarily mean that you have to buy anything. And even if you did, there's so many local retailers that have online buying portals. Now, the drawback with that is it's important to know delivery method because Canada Post is on strike right now. So, anyway, Blush Silks here on Facebook, of course. Good morning. Happy Monday on this Cyber Monday. Speaking of shopping online. Okay, so yeah. Oh, sorry. What happened to her? See, I told you I was not going to be on the ball. Yesterday's good thing. Keep it coming. Yesterday's good thing. What'd you have going on the weekend that was awesome? We would love to hear about it. And if you've got pictures to go with it, that's not compulsory. But nevertheless, Cindy, of course, had done some shopping in the States. Now she shows me this. This is some of the stuff that she bought. I would like to know if that works. Cindy, you got to let me know if this thing works. Zinc, it's probably Zic Cam Cold Remedy, shortens colds. So you got to do like the COVID thing and stick this up your nose with cooling menthol and eucalyptus. 20 single-use swabs, zinc-free, homeopathic. Interesting. Okay, so that, of course, that's the first thing she sent me because it's like, yeah, you're sick, Tyler. This is something you might need. She also bought what looks to be some yogurt there, some nacho cheese, and some Skittles-flavored candy canes on Black Friday. Nice job. Protein pancakes, protein pasta. Look at the goods she pulled back. And they let her into the country with all these goodies for Christmas. Oh, and she loves the ramen noodles. They are good. American ramen noodles are so good. Oh my God. And she got some boiled peanuts. Yes, boiled peanuts. Aren't they fantastic? Were you shopping on Black Friday? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Nice. Shot of the booze. Look at the Baileys, the different kinds of Baileys. Wow. Keep in mind, one of our sponsors, Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, they've got Baileys right now for your donut, the Boston Cream Baileys. They have got Baileys hot and cold beverages. And of course, it's non-alcoholic, but it tastes exactly like Baileys. If you like Baileys, you've got to get to Tim Hortons in Brandon, Neepawa, Moosomin, and Dauphin for a limited time. Get your dose of Baileys. And the best deal on breakfast, too, $3 breakfast sandwich with the purchase of a hot or cold beverage. You've always got time for Tim Hortons. Oh, man, and if you want the alcohol variety, you got to be hanging out with Cindy because this is a pretty nice selection. I don't think she bought all this. 5/6. What does that mean, Molly? 5/6. Ooh, booze prices have gone up. Yeah, this is stateside, so $30. Plus, you've got to factor in the cost of the exchange. So you can add on at least 30%, probably 35%, so 30 times even 1 point. You can add an extra $11 onto that, so you're looking at about $41 Canadian. Yeah, that's not cheap. She shows us a few more. Oh, you're at Happy Harry's. I know the inside of that liquor store. That's Happy Harry's in Grand Forks. Oh, and look at the different kinds of rum chata they've got. Those are cheap, $20. Gotta love that. Gotta love Cindy's stateside shopping. Oh, yeah, Molly's used to all this stuff. Oh, she took in the Buffalo Wild Wings. That is awesome. That's a great stop whenever I'm stateside. Love their wings. Fantastic. And just a skiff of snow down there. So they don't have a lot of moisture. Thanks for sharing your good things, Cindy. I know you're on the road today. So thanks for sharing all that stuff. Have a safe trip into Winnipeg. Looks like you got lots of good shopping done there. Yes, you could go online right now and visit our friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express and book your oil change. You could, or book your service if you want to do that. Better yet, you can get instant service when you pull up to their doorway, and you can get your oil changed. While you wait, you could go upstairs and enjoy Allison's Cafe. They'll show you your filters while you wait, and don't forget they make a donation to Helping Hands, Bear Clan, and Samaritan House every time you go there at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show. Taste It Tuesdays coming up tomorrow with our friends at Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here with Co-ops of Westman. Of course, your opportunity to win free groceries and a host of other great prizes with the Unwrap the Season event. Make sure you get this magazine. Hang on a second. Get this magazine at your local co-op, okay? Right here. It's Table Magazine. And when you flip it over, it's all the details of the contest. Free groceries for a year, for gas for a year, $1,000 home center gift card could be yours too, with our friends at Co-ops of Westman. And tomorrow, more holiday favorites as we continue planning for the Christmas season. So if you need chocolates for a teacher, some after eights for a stocking stuffer, if you need goodies big and small, from the ham to the turkey and all the fixings for your Christmas season, make it your local Co-op of Westman. Heritage Co-op, Pembina Co-op, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary Co-op, Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op, too. Vanilla Mint is my favorite. I didn't see that. Vanilla Mint. Is it part of this thing? We're scoping out holiday booze. I'd like to try the s'mores. S'mores looks awesome. Vanilla mint shake? I'm not a big mint guy. Bailey's chocolate? Look, oh my God. This kind of turns my tummy a little bit. I'm thinking, man, you have too much of this stuff. You're going to be headed to the spending too much time in the bathroom. Yay, caramba. Well, it looks like everybody had a great weekend. I'm going to take a beach break, grab some more tea, nurse my voice, and we will be back with more food, fun, places, and mayhem. Where are we going today? Let's go someplace super hot. Let's go to the DR, the Dominican Republic. Yes, I like this beach. It's named after me. It's Bozo Beach. This is true. Bozo Beach. Audra Hyatt, the Bailey's chocolate is great in coffee. And again, if you don't want it with booze in it so that you can drive after, Tim's has got it, and I can't rave enough about it. I'm not even a Bailey's fan, and yes, they're sponsors on the show. But I'm waiting for the alcohol to kick in when I suck back one of those things, and there's no booze in it. It's pretty friggin' amazing. Anyway, it's Monday. Let's hit the beach. It's a little breezy this morning. Wherever you're lurking in from, good morning and welcome to the show. Time for some beach time. Beach break. Back with more in just a second.
Wake up, rise and shine. It's a Monday, feeling fine. Ooh, yeah. Sun is up, sky so blue. Let's tackle this, me and you. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Dominican Republic this morning.
Good morning.
As we get going on our first Monday in December, my apologies, the little label on my show is did not update for some reason. I'm not sure, a little technical glitch as we flip the calendar over. You can rest assured, no, it is not November. It is December the 2nd, 2024. Yes, we have got 22 days, 16 hours, and 27 minutes left until Christmas. And as Nick has aptly pointed out, Santa Claus has arrived at Oak Lake. He's taken over the Oak Lake cam. We have generally pretty good driving conditions. We're seeing that 10 and 16 at Metadosa does have some snow on it there. I wonder how Mr. Plow is doing. We need that Mr. Plow song from The Simpsons. Mr. Plow, Mr. Plow. Everybody wants to know Mr. Plow. So we've got normal seasonal driving on the Yellowhead for the most part, although at Gladstone, looks like there's a plow there. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, he was doing the other side. See how cool that is? You just click on that at Manitoba511.ca. Again, Manitoba511.ca. You click on that, and this is the new Track My Plow feature. They were going to use plowme.ca. That's not, don't type that in. Don't even Google it. No. It does not need its own feature, and we do not need to call it plowme.ca. That is, you're not being plowed. It's plowing. It just causes it's confusion and nastiness. It's not good. This is, okay, we're going to do a refresh here. And I'm blaming my terrible sense of humor on my cold meds. That's all there is to it, right? Okay, south of Brandon, that's where we got a lot of snow, and we can see that Track My Plow. See, it's Track My Plow, not Plow Me. You know, like hit me. Come on, hit me on a game of cards, you know. Oh, I can't see. Nesbitt down to Minto, they've been plowed. There's, Greg says I'm dying. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Don't make me... Oh, painful laugh. Good morning, Mavis. Would have been a very inappropriate name for a plowing update software. Oh, man. I'd always leave this on the beach, Cam. Sorry about that. Here we go. This is a little bit better. So if you are in the northwest part of Western Manitoba, roads are generally good, and the plows are out on the Trans-Canada Highway. So although this guy, he might have hit... You know what the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to zoom in and see if they hit the Tim Hortons drive-through. Look at, okay, so look, or they probably don't turn it on until they're actually out there working. Oh, there's Tim Hortons. There's the plow. I want to see where they're taking their breaks. See, this is the kind of nosy guy I am. So did he go and get himself one of those Boston creams before he hit the road? I bet you there's just like a GPS unit on these things. It's pretty cool. New technology. Okay, sorry about that. I'm playing a little bit. Here is our map of of North America, showing us how cold it is, and especially cold in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Montana, North Dakota. And here is our wind chill map, which shows us exactly how it's going to feel when you leave the house this morning. It is not really all that nice, but rest assured, we've got nice weather coming. How about this? Minus 15 for the high today. Some snow coming in tonight, then clearing out, and lo and behold, we got some warm air that's going to just swoop in from the south, give us a minus 3 on Tuesday, back to double digits Wednesday and Thursday, bit of a yo-yo. Then we're going to come into some really mild temperatures, but there's precipitation with it. Very concerning weather for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because we expect precipitation at the end of the week, and with those temperatures very close to the freezing mark, could make driving very, very tricky. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. God forbid we get any kind of rain or anything like that. Could make driving very, very tricky. So we'll keep an eye on that as the end of the week gets closer. Okay, so here we are. Mavis is joining us on Facebook this morning. Good morning. Rufus is here on TikTok. Michael Toucan Black is here on TikTok. Good morning, Misty. Good morning, Jacques. Chances are you were at the movies this past weekend. Did you take in a movie? Man, this is great news for Hollywood. I'm not normally one that is cheering on Hollywood, but I want to see everybody make a recovery after COVID. And as restaurants continue to struggle, they are probably the worst hit out of all of them. Restaurants in big trouble. Some are just treading water. Hollywood was in really a dire situation. Some of their most movies just were not landing. Now, there were a couple of exceptions. Some of the superhero movies continued to do well, but what they need is a big weekend in Hollywood, and they just got it. A huge tidal wave of moviegoers. It's like everybody woke up and realized, guess what? There's movie theaters. It was massive. Massive. One of the biggest Thanksgiving weekends ever. $221 million in ticket sales. And it was Moana 2 that was bringing in all the people. Moana 2. Half of these movies I haven't seen trailers on. I don't know what they're about. Now, Moana is a Disney movie. I know that. And I remember the first Moana. And maybe everybody's just cold? I don't know. Maybe everyone's just cold. But Moana 2 is just an absolute monster. Monster.
You wanted to come this time.
Well, I like the scenery. Oh, it looks like the beach bunker.
It was 3 days.
Where are we going?
Before
It takes place in Hawaii, doesn't it? It's the
Rock.
Rock. That's the Rock.
Our ancestors wanted to
Okay, I
connect
remember
our
this.
island to all the people of the entire ocean. It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
Wanna show our people just how far we'll go.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to see this weekend. Holy cow.
This is a call from the ancestors.
Hidden in a terrible storm, it's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the
God, their
curse,
animation
bring
is
our
incredible,
people
hey?
Together again.
I know what I have to do. Moe, I could really use your help.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
Disney always does it up right, too, don't they? They've always got the great storylines, and you feel good after, and Disney has really needed a big, big win, and they have finally got it with Moana 2. And it was not the only movie to bring in big crowds this weekend. Gladiator 2 also was a huge hit. And did anybody go see Moana 2? Can anybody in chat comment on whether it's good? If it's a good movie, if it's half decent, this is going to be great for Hollywood because these big Thanksgiving numbers will translate into big numbers for Christmas. And Thanksgiving, Christmas, the biggest time of year for movies next to the summer season, and the summer was no good. Molly says the first one was so cute. So Moana 2, 5-day opening set a new Thanksgiving movie-going record right across the board. The previous was for Frozen 2, which brought in $125 million in its second week of release back in 2019. Moana 2 bested that by $165.3 million. And, of course, there's Wicked in theaters right now, too. That's a Universal Pictures movie, but it was triple digits as well, and it stars Ariana Grande. And apparently, some of the songs in this movie are actually trending like on Billboard. People are absolutely loving this movie, Wicked. I would think it would be more of a Halloween movie. I think of The Green Witch.
Don't let her get away!
Let me tell you the whole story.
Not necessarily a Christmas movie. Isn't this like more Halloween? I don't.
At school.
Unreal.
You're green.
But these two, they feel like epic movies, don't they?
Together we're unlimited.
Lots of stuff for kids, too. So.
Absolutely remarkable.
There is no fight we cannot win.
Like I said, a couple of these songs have charted on the Billboard Hot 100, which is a good way to help promote a movie. That happened a little bit with Barbie, too.
Causing some sort of commotion.
I don't cause commotions. I am one. Some of us are just different.
Oh, our movie man, Quentin, says he smells Oscar with this one.
To me, you can do anything.
Yeah, the music. Well, when you got Ariana Grande in the movie, she's a big pop star. She's a big star.
I know.
Yeah, that's as a 50-year-old man though, I want to see some either fast cars, things blowing up, machine guns going off, and I did not see any of that this weekend. Maybe Gladiator 2 would be more up my alley. Quentin saw this on Broadway in New York and saw the movie, and they nailed it. For those who are concerned about a adaptation that is accurate and effective. And that's what I'm always making sure that's happening. They better do the same thing they did on Broadway. I'm just kidding. But they're not the first movie to do that. In fact, I think Cats was a pretty big movie, but not as big as this. This actually eclipsed Cats for a Broadway adaptation. So, and Grease. Grease was the previous record holder for bringing in the most money of any show that was on Broadway and then they made into a movie. Of course, we all remember Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. That was a great movie. In 1978, that film grossed $190 million. But factoring in inflation, that would make it a $900 million take. So it's very hard to compare apples and oranges there, but still, you can't take away from Wicked. It is in the same, being mentioned in the same sentence as Grease tells you everything you need to know, that it's definitely Grease-worthy, and Quentin can attest to that. So we've got a lot of winners at the box office right now. What about machine guns and stuff blowing up for yours truly? Is there anything like that at all? Is there anybody screaming into a phone, "Bring back my daughter"? Or "I want revenge"? Or "You stole my car, I'm going to come back for it"? Is there any movie like that? No. Gladiator 2 is in theaters. It was in the top 5. Maybe that would be the one for the 50-year-old dad. Anybody go to any movies this past weekend? This was a huge, huge weekend at the box office. I'm surprised we don't have more Sunseekers that didn't go to the movies.
You have something in you. Rage.
Oh.
Never let it go.
Denzel Washington is in this?
It will carry you to greatness.
Oh, you've got Rage. Okay, if there's Rage.
Now. But whose head could I give you to satisfy your fury?
And Fury. Okay, Rage and Fury.
Bro,
oh, we've got some French subtitles in this.
But I will have my vengeance.
And vengeance. More words that attract 50-year-old guys.
I'm waiting for you in the next life.
Vengeance and Rage. Okay, what about machine guns and things blowing up? Oh, there's some violence. Ooh, wow.
Your Majesties.
This is your gladiator.
This has that Game of Thrones feel to it, doesn't it?
I have the trust of the Emperor's.
It will clear my path.
Denzel Washington is awesome. Isn't he just awesome, or am I right?
I will never be your instrument.
God, everything he's in is just awesome. I know why the chicks like him.
Lucius, take your father's strength.
Oh, and then there's some kind of father-son thing. Oh, okay, this is good. Okay.
Most fighters won't survive.
You must help him.
You must help him. You must avenge your father's honor. You must. Okay, this is the movie for me. I am not going to watch Singing Witches. I will put my head in the door to catch some beach scenes at Moana 2. I will do some movie surfing. I will buy the ticket to Gladiator 2. I will poke my head in the door. Oh, these beaches are awesome. And then let the families enjoy. I might have to skip Wicked. Quentin says they went to Wicked. I don't know. Something about the witches and stuff. And I don't believe in green face. I think green face is just, I'm too woke. I think it's just wrong. I think it's wrong to all witches everywhere that they're using green. This offends me. Just beyond, okay. Again, I'm high on cold meds, so forgive my attempt at humor. Cats was a big Broadway musical made into a movie. You're right, Molly. Cats was terrible. Watched CTS. Okay, sorry, but watched 5 minutes and went off. Of what? She watched 5 minutes of something and then she was off, she said. But anyway, that is the big news this morning, is that these movies are just massive. Cats. Yeah, I couldn't get into Cats either. Oh my God. Oh my God, Wicked is 3 hours long? Are you kidding? Thank you, Quentin. Quentin saved us 3 hours of our life. I have a rule. I can't be watching a 3-hour movie unless I'm in a recliner or on a couch. That is not going to happen. Wow, it's 3 hours long. And it's only part 1 of 2. Did somebody forget that we live in a TikTok world now? How do we go from keeping somebody's attention for 30 seconds to keeping somebody's attention for 3 hours? That's damn near impossible. Do they lock the doors at the theater? Do they just lock the door? Let us out. Let us out. No, you will watch. You will watch this movie. Holy shit. That's a long movie. Molly says I need to do it in 2 different days. No kidding. God, that's got to put it in the top 10 for one of the longest movies. Titanic was bad too. I remember at the end of Titanic, that one's, I think, 3 hours. I remember, you've got that, I will not let go, Jack. I will not let go. And you got like this orange in your throat and you're all, it's wrapped you in. A very well done movie. And I remember 2 things thinking, God, I don't want other people in the theater to see me crying. And I also don't want other people in the theater to recognize that my ass hurts so bad right now, sitting in this seat, that I don't even know how I'm going to get up after. Those were the 2 emotions I had after seeing Titanic. Was just like, I have beyond ass cramps. I feel like I'm not going to tell you what jokes are rolling through my head, because my judgment right now, being on cold meds, would make this show very adult-oriented. But you know what I'm saying is that my arse really was in pain. Considerable pain after Titanic. So I would think you would have a considerable amount of bum pain unless you're going up to use the washroom and getting some popcorn or something like that through this movie, because that is too long for a movie. Good morning, Dana Lux. Titanic stays when Jack and Rose meet. Yeah, no, they're on that door, and it's like, I won't let go. I'll remember you, Jack. And then the staircase, it's like, oh, there they are. They're at the staircase. They're together. She dies, and they're together, and the tears are rolling, and my butt cheeks are just like, God dang it. Oh, James Cameron, you are such a doorknob for making this movie so long. It's so great. But damn it, could you not have told your story in 2.5 hours? Even 2 would be great. 90 minutes is great. I like when you're getting a streaming movie or something and it's like 74 minutes. Sold. 90 minutes, you're like, ooh. 120 minutes, I don't know. And then I'm in the comfort of my own home when that's on. So for Wicked to be 3 hours, that is wicked. Good morning, blessed mama. As you can tell, I'm heavily doped up on cold meds today. For your listening enjoyment, hope you're feeling better. Thank you. A little bit better. I slept the whole weekend away. I was up for 6 hours in total. Molly says I can watch a stream 3 hours, no problem. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. I can't say I wouldn't see Wicked, but Anyway, lots on movies. So if you've been waiting, like yours truly, I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Star Wars. Now, not the original Star Wars from 1977, because I was only 4 years old. But that goes to show you how long. It was right before COVID, I think. So what was that, episode 6, 8, 10? I can't remember. I have not been to the movies in so long. As soon as COVID hit, obviously we all stopped seeing movies, and I have not been back. Same thing for like a Week Kings hockey game. I have not been in the new chairs, and I've got to go check out those new chairs. In fact, we have a new contest starting today with our friends at Auto Fashion. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you haven't had a chance to check out the new chairs. Coming up later today, I'm going to post this on social media. Excuse me. We're going to call this week's contest My Favorite Seat with Auto Fashion. Now, all you have to do to win these passes, now these are flex passes, so you can use these for any game in December that you want to go to, okay? And all this week, I'm going to post this on my Facebook page. You just have to post a picture. Take your phone and take a picture of your favorite chair, your favorite recliner. Maybe it's the chair in your car. Where do you like to put your backside? Where do you like to put your bum? Maybe it's on your couch. Maybe you've got a great couch. All you have to do is post a picture of your seat under this logo, and you could be a winner with our friends at Auto Fashion. Of course, our Auto Fashion friends are SGI MPI accredited. Paintless dent repair. They'll take care of your vehicle on the inside and outside. They do ceramic coating protection and more. Great friends at Auto Fashion. 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet, next to the car wash. Look for the green A's. And they are not only sponsors of the Tyler Glen Show, but sponsors of the Brandon Wheat Kings, too. So, again, it's your opportunity to win those passes. We'll do a draw on Friday morning show, okay? So we call it My Favorite Seat. Now, this will get you into those brand new seats at our Keystone Center. And you can pick out your new favorite seat there. Speaking of seats, I was so excited. I was over at Leon's last week visiting with John, and I had to ask the girls if it's possible to get the exact same couch I bought over a decade ago, because our couch is going to need to be replaced in the coming months. Lo and behold, not only do they have it, but they've got the exact same model. I was so excited because our family loves it. It's the couch that everybody sleeps in. It's very hard to visit with people on our Leon's couch, and I'm not making this up. If you've been to my home, I have a brown couch in the living room, and everybody is sitting on the couch, and immediately you feel like, I should just lay down. This is so comfy. I need to lay down. And then you lose your company. I've had company literally fall asleep on my couch. I don't know what the brand name is, and really I don't care, as long as they've got more of them at Leon's. And you can find your very own comfy, cozy couch or bed or any other kind of furniture at Leon's Furniture Superstore. And yes, you can online shop. It's Cyber Monday. Go to leons.ca. I had mentioned this earlier today. It's Cyber Monday, and yes, you can shop local and you can shop online at the same time. I know that's hard to swallow. It's amazing. But every sponsor I have on this show has a website. And so you can go through their website and shop. Now, you can make online purchases as well, but you can shop online. 3635 Victoria Avenue is their physical location at Leon's Furniture Superstore. In the meantime, you can save 50% on select black tag mattresses, 20% on select black tag furniture, plus a Cyber Monday bonus, $100 voucher you could get. Yes, Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue, and you can do some Cyber Monday shopping too at leons.ca. And, of course, our friends at Headley's Health Hut. Headley's Health Hut, there's another example of a nice website where you can go and take a look at the products and then go into the store. They've got all kinds of vitamins and supplements, so when you go to Headley's Health Hut, you can, their website address, by the way, is healthhutbrandon.ca. If you're going to do some Cyber Monday shopping at Headley's Health Hut, it's healthhutbrandon.ca. Here's their website. So you can go to About Us. It talks about their new store. Oh, look at this. About Us, what we have. Take a look at their beautiful stuff there. Oh, and there's Randy and Michelle. And they say a special welcome to you. And then, of course, the products in-store special for November. Well, they're going to update that shortly. But all their stuff is, or most of their stuff, is available online. So again, you can, this is some of the brand names they've got, in case you're looking for something specific. But this whole notion of being able to shop online and not keep it local, that's just bunk. It's 2024. And so people can do both. They can shop online and keep it local at the same time. And I invite you to do that with our friends at Headley's Health Hut. By the way, they're going to have gift baskets available in December. And a huge selection of gluten-free, sugar-free, all kinds of great vitamins and nutritional products, because your health matters at Headley's Health Hut. And, of course, they've got their new location at 1314 Richmond Avenue, just up from Murray GM. And they've got in-store specials and Win Back Wednesday, which is going to be happening on December the 11th. Your chance to win back purchases up to $500. Blessed Mama says, I was in there the other day. Thank you for supporting those people who support me, Blessed Mama. I do appreciate that, and I love when you share that, too. Blessed Mama says, I was in at Headley's Health Hut, and the girl there was so helpful and nice. They've got Dr. Brittany, ND, from Prairie Neuropathic Clinic, will be open and accepting new patients, too. Look at that. So check it out. You do not have to spend your money elsewhere to be a Black Friday shopper or a Cyber Monday shopper. You can do it local, too, because all of my sponsors have websites. Let me make it easy for you. Go to my website, TylerGlenShow.com. You can even buy Tyler Glen Show merchandise, but all my sponsors are online, so you can see the websites. They're all on there. TylerGlenShow.com. Just click on the logo for the respective sponsor, and it'll take you there. And you can keep it local and Cyber Monday fun at the same time. How cool is that? And again, when you do support the sponsors, I appreciate you letting me know, as Blessed Mama did. That's always awesome, too. Thank you so much. And thank you, TikTokers, for putting up with me this morning. Thank you, Michael and Diana on TikTok. And to Todd and Dennis, I will continue to nurse my cold, and hopefully we'll be sounding a little bit better. We're going to talk a bit more about Black Friday coming up. Cyber Monday. We'll talk a little bit more about Cyber Monday coming up next hour. And in the meantime, TikTokers, have a great day. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Those that are patient enough and kind enough and to allow me to continue entertaining them high on my cold meds, that's where we're going to move the party, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you, TikTok friends. We've got to run. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Quite a few people wanted to see how sick Ty sounded on TikTok today. Okay, well, thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and now we have to say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you, YouTube. Have a great day, you guys.